Section 6.2, to solve inequalities using multiplication and division. When we solve a problem that has division in it, we want to use multiplication in order to undo the operation that is there. So we're going to multiply by 4 on both sides. That means that our 4's will cancel out and we have x is less than 20. When we graph our solution to this, let's go ahead and put 20 on our number line and 21 and 19. Because it's a less than, we're going to have an open circle and an arrow to the left. If we have y is divided by 7 is greater than or equal to -4, we're going to multiply by 7 on both sides. That gives us y is greater than or equal to -28. When we graph this on the number line, we will have -28, -27. Notice that the numbers go in a different direction. And this time we want to have a closed circle and an arrow going to the right because we need all numbers bigger than or equal to that -28. Notice that on x divided by -6 less than 7, we're going to multiply by a -6 on both sides, and that will give us an x and our -42. But please notice that we're going to flip our inequality symbol around because we multiplied by a negative on both sides. Let's take a look at the number line here. We've got -42, -41, and -43, and we're supposed to have an open circle with all numbers to the right. Well, if I choose some number down here that is divisible by 6, let's say I choose the number 12 is divisible by 6. 12 divided by -6 is less than 7. Is -2 less than 7? Yes, true statement. What if I chose some number down this direction, like -60? -60 divided by -6 is less than 7. -6 divided by 60 is 10. Is that less than 7? Nope. So we can see that having flipped that inequality symbol around allows us to have all of the correct answers. Everything to the right is good. Anything to the left here is not what we wanted. So it's a good thing we flipped that inequality symbol around. We'll do it on this one also. We're multiplying by a -3 on both left and right. We even have that -2 over there. That gives us x now is going to be a less than, we have to flip our inequality symbol to 6, so that we have our 6 on our number line with 5 and, whoops, I almost put them in the wrong direction, 6, 7, and 5, and we'll have an open circle with an arrow to the left. Any numbers that we choose to the left of 6 will work in the inequality and make a true statement. What if I have multiplication? Well, I undo multiplication by using division. So I'm going to divide by -3 on both sides. And because I've divided by a negative, I also have to flip that inequality symbol. So let's get our -8 on here, -7, and -9. Open or close circle? It will be an open circle. Arrow to the left it will go because it's less than. And one more here. We're going to divide by -3 on both of these. -3. Why would we divide by -3? Let's make that a -6. I bet I was thinking about what the answer was. X is going to be greater than or equal to -3. Again, draw your number line, and that we have our -3, our -2, and -4 on there. We need a closed circle this time and an arrow to the right. There are some problems if you go to the online textbook that you can do, or if you have the textbook at home. These problems would be great to do. I'm going to show you the answers to each of these so that you're working through them. You can check your answers, and if you have a question, you could come in and ask me. So the first set on 366 are here. Answers are there for you. You can stop the video and look at those. On to the next slide. This has number 36. I've set up the inequality for you and solved it and how I would expect to see the answer written. Number 37, also the inequality is set up and how the answer should be written. Then just finding some difference, product quotient, just a little bit of practice is a great idea. You could stop the video, you could practice those. And a few more practice problems here for you, writing equations, etc., that have slope and y-intercept, just solving inequalities. Good luck on your homework.